Alright, so here is an obscure beauty that I picked up. Got it off of eBay. I just recently learned about this. It's the Game Boy Advance enabled Visteon DVD player. It's meant for like car travel. And anyway, we'll kind of go over what it is here. So apparently Nintendo partnered up with Visteon to create this nice little portable on-the-go device to keep the kids company. And I have to say I'm really liking it. There's not a whole lot known really about these as far as how many were produced. I'm going to assume not just too many. And have our volume, our earphones for 1 and 2, audio in and out for digital audio, and then our video in and video out, which is S-video out, which that's really cool. Okay, so let's open it up. But first, let's go over the box that it came in. This is the box here, which is pretty cool. I got the box with it. Okay, and then inside the box we actually have some paperwork. I'll show you the user manual here. As I said, it's officially licensed by Nintendo. I love these partnerships that you never hear about. Really love these oddball consoles. Okay, there's that. Back to our user manual. I guess it's kind of like a quick setup. You can kind of see how it's set up in the vehicles. Very cool. And then also inside the box, which the controller for the Game Boy Advance was actually, I don't know if it was actually sold separately or just packaged separately, but inside the box you have your styrofoam, your DVD remote, some batteries, and then your lithium ion battery that would connect to the back of the unit itself. Show off the controller here. Very odd controller. It's really not that uncomfortable though. You got your shoulder buttons in the back. You use a coin to open the door to put in 2 AA batteries. These are clicky. The grips are kind of like a rubber grip, at least on the black. And then the D-pad actually doesn't feel just too bad. The A and B buttons are odd. You got A 2 times here. Select and start, which I've got 2 AA batteries in here, so I can kind of show it off. This, however, did not come with a AC, so I bought a separate power supply for this off eBay, which I will put the link in the description where I bought the power supply. So if any of you get a hold of one of these and you want a power supply for it, you'll be able to get a hold of it. Okay, so let's plug it in. Alright, and this is what you will be greeted with as soon as you start it up. And I actually left the screen protector on it. How well you can see some of this. but it looks kind of like your generic traveling DVD player, essentially. Okay, and starting it up. Okay, so that's what you're greeted with. Show off some options that we got here. You can change some of the options here. However, this does not carry over through to the Game Boy Advance player. It was just kind of for DVDs, which I wouldn't think you would buy this for DVDs. But hey, if you're into that, go for it. Okay, we'll get out of this. Perhaps. Okay. Now to switch over to your Game Boy Advance game, we'll go to AV and Auxiliary. First, let me put in a GBA game. Now, inserting a GBA game, which, to be noted, will only play GBA games, Game Boy Advance games. It will not play Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, so that's something to be noticed. Okay, I'm throwing in a copy of Klonoa. Open it up. Alright. Now let's change over to Auxiliary and AV. Now you don't have a lot of display options here. The only thing you do have control over is kind of this widescreen, which is just a stretched image, and I don't know why you would really want to do that. So we're going to go with a not stretched image. Okay. The controller is shockingly really responsive. So yeah, pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure how well you can really see the screen. There is definitely some filtering going on, it seems like, at least on this screen. I'm not quite sure what it would look like being output. I do know that My Life in Gaming will be reviewing one of these in the near future. And I'm sure that they will do an output test, which will be really cool to see. I don't have the cable to do an output test on it, but I would be interested in seeing what you would get. But yeah, so there's definitely kind of a blurring effect going on here, and I think that's due to it being stretched, and they kind of compensated for the smaller screen getting blown up with this kind of filter. At least that's my guess on that. But yeah, really cool system. An oddball system for sure. And I'll kind of throw in another game here just so you can see some more of it. Turn the power off. Mega Man 0. Volume control over here. And this is just a double, it's the same button. Got our triggers. So yeah, that is the Visteon GBA player. Really cool piece. If you can find one, definitely pick it up. I actually had to pay a pretty decent amount for this thing. I've seen it go for a lot less on eBay, but you rarely ever see them on eBay. So I had to pay basically more than I was wanting to, but it wasn't too terribly insane. I would say you might want to pick up one if you're interested in collecting it now. I could only see these things going up. GBA is definitely picking up some steam, and not a whole lot of collectors know about this yet. In fact, 8-Bit Brody is who tipped me off on this thing. But yeah, really cool collector's piece. Happy to have it and complete. But yeah, check it out. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys.